Alright, let's explore. Let's start heating clockwork. Oh no, phantom candy corn. Let's start with heating clockwork. Hey. What? I hope this isn't too dumb a question, but do you have any idea how I got here? Got where? Lohak. What's Lohak? It's my old planet, you know, with the lava and shit, remember? It has dumb crocodiles and a stock market, or at least it used to have one. Don't know if they locked it down since that time. I literally ransacked the entire economy. If you say so. I have more important things to worry about, like trying to remember how I got here. Where are you? I'm on the planet with the volcano. That was Jade's planet, right? Lofaf? I don't know. I have no idea what the acronyms for your planets are. It's been 3 years since I last saw them. And even then I was barely paying attention to what they were called because I was busy trolling you. It's the land of frost and frogs. Are you sure? I don't see any frogs. Yeah, it melted. What about the frogs? Did they melt too? No, I mean, I doubt it. You probably just can't see any right now. Can you hear any ribbits? Motherfucker, did you just ask me if I can hear any ribbits? Yes. This isn't joke around pal time, Dave. We all seem to be suffering from some sort of amnesia. Don't you think we should try to get to the bottom of that? Probably. How long have you and Kanaya been on Lofaf? How do you know I'm here with Kanaya? Talking to her right now. Oh, are you with anyone on Loham? Lohak. Whatever. And yeah, I'm with the mayor. You're with the mayor? Yes. And nobody else? Yeah. Why are you with the mayor? I don't know, I just am. Not that I'm complaining one bit. The mayor's always rules categorically. FYI, I just high-fived him for like the 3rd time in a row of my recent recollection. You lucky son of a bitch. So what's the last thing you actually do remember? I remember Jade. Right, me too. But she was like a fucking werewolf or something? Yeah, that was pretty freaky. Wait, then she zapped us to the Stonehenge place. Yeah, and John was there. Yeah, we all landed in some grass like a big file of fuck-ups, and then, damn, then what happened? I don't know. What the hell happened to John? Indeed, what did happen to John? Oh, Jesus Christ. Rose, what's up? I seem to have been deposited on Lolar. Yeah, so I heard. Kanaya tells me you think you know what happened? Want to give me the scoop? Sure. Damn, she wasn't kidding. This is surreal. Dave, I'm having trouble understanding you. Yeah, I can't understand a word you're saying. So you're just as brain damaged as we are? Who's we? Me and Karkat. Of course not. But if you're referring to the short-term memory loss we all seem to be experiencing, yes, I've got that too. Holy shit! Ice cold, Kanaya. Okay, so you have no idea how you got on Lofaf then. How do you know I'm on Lofaf? Talking to Karkat. I didn't think Karkat could remember the acronyms for your planets. Yeah, but I don't think that's the memory loss issue. That's just him being an idiot. Let's not get into that. Okay. Where's Rose? She's apparently on Lolar. Oh, what about Terezi? She's with Rose. Well, do they remember what happened? No, but it seems they've both surmised the missing events since we arrived. What? How? Well, they are seers after all. Friggin' seers. All making us knights look bad. And whatever you are. What were you again? I am a sylph. What the dick is a sylph? I am on record as once having facetiously likened it to a magical witch. But witches are already magical, aren't they? Like, by definition? Oh wait, that's the joke, I guess. God damn, this missing time shit's making me feel dumb as hell. If it's any reassurance, you seem like the same old Dave to me. Okay, good. So what do the seers think happened? I don't know. Rose was trying to tell me, but she ceased being comprehensible. Oh god, is she still drunk? No, it's just that her words suddenly became... Why don't you just talk to her and see for yourself? Oh, wow, yeah, you're right. What the fuck? Man, I can't even describe it. It's not just that her text is unreadable gibberish. I mean, it is, but it's more than that. It's like existentially inscrutable somehow. I know, right? I think we might have a problem here. John Egbert has gone missing. Even though we know he can zap around, that statement is so fucking terrifying. Fuck, it's like an old school game over screen. And no trace of them was ever found. Jesus Christ. The thing zooms into the circle representing Durst, and suddenly a character select screen explodes into action. Yet again, you find yourself overwhelmed by feelings of narrative empowerment as you agonize over which of these two lawless ladies you'll hitch your wagon to as you blaze a new trail through the treacherous frontiers of interactive fiction. Oh, crud, you say. More Stardust glitches. You just click them both in whatever order you feel like and hope for the best. Let's start with the super glitchy one. Ugh. Hello, Jane. Oh, Jake. Hello, Jake. It appears the current path is too corrupted to continue. You can't even open the dialogue log. It's simply too shitty. Perhaps this part of the story will clear up a little later, and you'll be able to resume this arc. Until then, no dice. Alright, what's going on with Jade? Woof. Yo, did you just woof? Yes, I just woofed. I see, but could you also talk in person language, it would seem? Oh, but you can also talk in person language, it would seem. Yes, I can talk in person language. So why don't you say person things instead of woofs? Oh, don't worry. I'll say lots of person things to you. For you see, Roxy, we have many person things to discuss. LMAO. Alright. Excuse me, but did you just say, laugh your ass off at me under your breath? Yeah, maybe. I fail to see what is so amusing. You do? Seriously? Okay, I guess the situation is a little funny because of this absurd folder, and the fact that I woofed at you probably didn't help either. But I'm not here to share a good laugh over the old lady's sense of design or her penchant for scrapbooking. I'm here to make sure you do as you're told. Now take the file and review your assignment. I already looked at it. It's dumb and impossible, and I ain't cooperating with it regardless. Yes, you will. Can we change the subject? No. Aren't you Jake's grandma? That's what he told me when we were pen pals, but I think it's more accurate to say I'm his alternative universe biological daughter. Oh, well, if that clears that up, then. Yes, it does. Now take the damn folder. So, alt granny daughter English. Why are you part dog and evil looking? Don't call me that! What? My surname is Harley, not English. But you may refer to me as Jade, or ma'am, if you're feeling especially nervous and deferential, which as it turns out is the way you should be feeling about me always. Lol. Lol what? Jade, I'm in no way buying that you're normally this pompous and tyrannical. The shtick really doesn't suit you. It's so obvious. Why are you doing the batter hag's tacky bidding anyway? She got you under an extraterrestrial fish spell, or... Silence! Oof. Open the file. Open it. Fine. Okay, I opened it. Hey, look, it's the same shit as before. I'm supposed to make this weird knobbly spike ball appear out of nothing. Yes. Okay, got it. Let me give it a shot then. Well, still impossible. What now, ma'am? It is not impossible. Is too. You are the rogue of void. Don't you know what that means? I don't know. It means I can turn invisible and stuff, like the blonde in that crappy superhero quartet. It means a lot more than that. Your true powers are more impressive than those of anyone else in your crappy quartet. In fact, I would say they're almost as cool as mine. Not sure the ability to make weird spike balls appear out of nothing. Oh, hold on. Whoopsie daisy. Not sure the ability to make weird spike balls out of nothing is all that cool, TBH. Not just spike balls. Imagine that your title is roughly synonymous with one who steals nothing. What do you think it means to be able to steal nothing? It means I'm like a shitty cat burglar who sucks at her job? Wrong! It means just the opposite. It means you can steal the essence of nothingness from something. You can rob nothingness from an idea if you put your mind to it, effectively allowing you to conjure virtually anything out of thin air. Oh my god, you can't be serious. That is way too much superpower for a dork like me to have. Oh no, please don't growl at me, Dog Jade. It's legit frightening. I'm sorry, but your remarks of self-deprecation made me very angry. Once I was even more of a dork than you. But now I am one of the most powerful beings who has ever existed. I don't want to hear any whining about what you think you can't do. You are hereby under strict orders from myself and her condescension to clam up and conjure that orb. Do you understand? So I'm just supposed to sit here and think about this ugly ball and twiddle my fingers or something? You tell me. Space is my racket, not void. Maybe it would help if I knew what that dang thing was. How am I supposed to steal the non-existence from a concept when the concept only exists in my mind as ugly ball? It's called the Matriorb. It is the key to resurrecting the troll species. Once you create it, the Empress will hatch it on an uninhabited planet located beyond the reach of her cruel employer. There, her people will have another chance to thrive, without the ever-looming threat of an extinction that comes with his influence. So you see, Roxy, there's nothing noble about refusing to help. Once an entire alien race went extinct because of a terrible monster, and you can help give them a second chance. Don't you want that? In theory, sure, I guess. But you're basically asking me to bring a lot of people back to life so that they can be slaves to the witch. You want me to help make all these fresh new trolls, but then just turn them over to her? Like, here you are, have fun, snorkel bitch, Mega Hitler? I do not actually think I want to do that. Yes, fair enough. Here's the other thing. If you are not, I am going to kill you. Oh noes! Oh yes. A literal plurality of yeses. Oh yeses, pardon me. Seeing as you are our god tier, it is very likely you will come back to life, so I can just keep killing you over and over and over a different way each time. Maybe I'll disembowel you a few times. I will not even need to use my sharp donkey teeth. I will just snap my fingers and your delicious guts will teleport outside your body. Ew! No way. More like, yum. I will just keep on killing you again and again until you finally get tired of dying and follow your orders. Man, evil Jade is a sucky Jade. I believe you will find I am the suckiest Jade there is. Now we're going to be here in this cell for as long as it takes. I'm not going anywhere until you try to do your voidy thing and make something appear. Is that understood? Twiddle. Blech, fine. Why you gotta be so awful, Jade? Really putting a cramp on us making choice new friends with each other. Oh well, here goes. All twiddling my fingers and such. Busting out the magics. Praying up a storm to the holy wizard Christ that ain't fake. Alright, check it. One jank-ass space egg coming up. Abraca-happen! This is not a space egg. No, it's not. Balls. Guess I effed up my void spell. What is this thing? That's a perfectly generic object. It's perfectly generic? Yes. Don't know about that. It looks like a green cube to me. With like slightly beveled corners? That's what a perfectly generic object is. Couldn't something theoretically be more generic than this? How? I don't know. Exactly. If you want your powers to reach their full potential, you're going to need to become more familiar with the fundamental building blocks of ideas and how they translate into more complicated thoughts and forms. Then it becomes a simple matter of using your abilities to snatch those concepts from unreality. Sounds too hard. Better start killing me repeatedly and get it over with. We both know you don't think it's too hard. You think it sounds like an interesting challenge. Damn it! Fucking Jake's wily-ass, bitch-ass grandma. This is a very good start, though. With a little practice, I'm sure our Empress will have her orb in no time. Well, at least I know I can make a whole lot of these boring cubes if all else fails. And maybe I'll build my sick fort out of them. Jade, tell me what would be so baller? It would be fairly baller. Yeah. Keep trying for that orb, though. I'll return in a while to review your progress. And remember, don't get any funny ideas. But pretty much all my ideas are funny. I mean, don't try to escape. Even if you are invisible, I will be able to track you down instantly. My sense of smell is very good. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some business to attend to. What business? I'm still trying to locate my brother, but I'm having trouble picking up his scent. He's using his windy powers to obscure the trail, and it's giving me fits. Windy powers, eh? Who is your bro? Woof! I mean, shush! That is enough questions from you. Now I believe you have a space egg to conjure. Mumble, mumble, egg. Mumble, shove it, grumble. What? Mumble, mutter my fat ass. Farewell, Roxy. Oh god. Looks like Rose's planet got hit by the Stardust pretty hard. You return to the character select screen upon having completed one of the above arcs. Oh yeah, that's right. You forgot you even came from this select screen. Some of these choosable paths start getting a little long, you think. Per the drill, you double check to make sure you've clicked on them all before proceeding. On the other hand, if this is your first time seeing the page, then welcome to the P equals 8199 character select screen. It's like a triple scoop of ice cream pulled generously atop your waffle cone of free will, making you a truly happy camper. You begin to wonder why this paragraph didn't come first, kind of burying the lead there, to quote your private observation verbatim. Alright. Dear Lord. Welcome back to the land of heat and clockwork. Hello, Mayor. So weird being back here. Can't believe how long ago it feels since I lived in this place. It's been way too long wallowing in our own filth on that gnarly meteor, that's for sure. This doesn't even seem like my room anymore. It's like trespassing or something, like I'm horning in on someone else's life. A life lived most sweetly through, though I will admit. The fucking toilet's still there. I remember when Jade put it there. It was perhaps like my favorite memory. Wish Jade wasn't crazy. Just makes me remember how much I miss not crazy Jade. Or less crazy Jade. Wait, didn't Karkat once say Terezi ripped a troll toilet out of his house? What is with girls and their universally constant tendency to rip out plumbing fixtures? Did I just accidentally crack another cosmic riddle? Or I gotta text him. Get confirmation on this ASAP. Actually, nah. I'll probably harangue the poor guy with enough of my BS the last few years. I'll just keep shuffling through memory lane, making wistful observations out loud. You know, it kind of chaps my bulge that people rip on me for talking to myself. It's like the most perfectly natural thing to do. Why are people so uptight about keeping a lid on their monologues? What a bunch of stuffy pricks. I've always found the sound of my own voice to be mysteriously soothing. Talk about an embarrassing sentence to say in earshot of an actual person. Well, maybe not the mayor. You can always tell the mayor anything. Yeah, this piece of shit's still here too. Didn't we use this thing like once? What a useless pile of trash in hindsight. Sometimes I think this game was designed by an idiot. Wasn't it called like the laser beam in television or something? Throw it in the lava, but that'd be a waste of melting. Oh yeah, almost forgot about my ill beats from the past. I wonder if they're as ill as I remember. Okay, I just pushed some buttons and verified they remain as ill as the day they were dropped. Let's send them to Karkat. He's always been an enthusiastic patron of my exceptional science. I mean, sure, he says it sucks, and maybe he even believes that on some pathetic sub-intellectual plane of consciousness, which gross Philistines operate on their whole lives. But whenever he gets low to my hype, I see him there, tapping his foot ever so slightly. Yeah, I see him. This poster. Love this poster. It's like an old friend. Never even knew who these guys were or what their deal was. Never gave it much thought, I guess. Doubt I'll ever find out at this point. Oh well. Some things I guess were never meant to be figured out, or benefit from any kind of elaboration. Not even years later, just the way it is sometimes. It's like I've said before, this poster is a hell of a mystery, that I never even thought was a mystery. It'd be pretty cool if somebody solved it. But damn, if that's ever gonna happen. So that's a shame. Ah hell, it's my old Dead Things collection! What a stupid blast from the past. I seriously can't remember if I was sincere with this shit. I was probably trying to flex my underdeveloped irony muscles, like the shrimpiest kid at the hipster gym. Why does my childhood room have to be such a predictable museum of embarrassments? I don't know. Some of these things are kind of cool, actually, like from a standpoint of objective reevaluation afforded by the sobering maturity that comes with being literally 100% grown up now. That things are actually pretty rad. I feel like if I was legitimately into all this, then more should have come of that interest. Like, there could have been, like, entire conversations about it that never even took place. Hey, Rose, you'll never guess what I'm excited about and have loads of dialogue to spill over. What's that, Dave? Ancient mollusks. Said Rose. How many bananas do you think this paw clutched back when it was alive and attached to a monkey? Dave, I really must say, this conversation blows. Yeah, sorry. Maybe I could have developed into this interest. Maybe I could have been something cool as a result. Like, what even profession is this? Dead shit-ogler? No, wait, probably paleontologist or something? I could have been a paleontologist, instead of what I became, which was, some pajama-packing fuckface from the Renaissance Fair. That would have been the dopeness. Ugh, the ironic selfies. Oh, God. Now this is some irredeemably mortifying shit here. What was I thinking? I don't know, man. I just don't know. This is what seasoned veterans call bad irony. Look at this guy. What a fucking novice. Oh, who am I kidding? I can't stay mad at that face. Okay, this one's pretty funny, actually. Jesus Christ. Why can't I stop laughing? You win! You win, young Dave! These selfies are comedy gold! Hi, Dave. What's so funny? Whoa! John! What were you looking at there? Hey, are you crying? What? No. I mean, I was just sort of laughing too hard at something dumb. You know how it is. Yeah, can I see? Nah, it's nothing. Where the fuck have you been? Do you remember what happened since we got here? Yeah? Well, are you gonna fill me in and keep floating there in the most uninformative way possible? Ah, shit. Oh, Dave, I gotta go. What? Why? I can't hang around in one place for too long. Let's catch up later, okay? John, wait. See you, buddy. No, don't. John, stop. John, no, stop turning into wind, you fickle idiot. Don't just leave right away. That's such an insanely predictable move. I said get back here, you slippery motherfucker. Hello, Dave. God damn it. He was just here, wasn't he? No. How do you even know who I'm talking about? Look, all I know is Egbert most definitely didn't just appear out of nowhere and catch me weep laughing at my selfies. Dave, I know he was here. I can smell him. I keep my apartment misted with his odor at all times. Essence Degbert. Degbear. Degbear. What? No, like the French pronunciation. Ah. Anyway, just a lot more comfortable when my whole place reeks of nerd musk, so that explains that. You can't fool me, Dave. I will track him down sooner or later. In any case, it doesn't matter. I came here to see you, not him. You did? Come with me. Where? Out here. We have some work to do. What work? What work? You're going to need to upgrade your weapon. What, you mean the Derringer? Yes. I thought it was like the best possible sword, or at least the best possible broken sword. That may be the case, but it will be useless against Lord English. Wouldn't you prefer a weapon that is capable of inflicting damage against him? Not really. Of course you would. This isn't even up for discussion. Now give me the Derringer. We've all been traveling here for 3 long years. What better way to celebrate our reunion than with a little alchemy? Lots of ways. We could have a Jade Goes Back to Normal party, starring Normal Jade. Har har! Give me the sword. Alright, here. How do we make it so we can damage him? It needs a special ingredient, something which represents his only known weakness, but hasn't ever been properly weaponized. And you know what that is. I do. How? I get all my intelligence on such matters from an old lady. She's had centuries to hatch a plan to settle her score. Over time, she's uncovered many secrets about him. I don't understand how this is working. Is she piping all these secrets into your brain along with the evil? That's not relevant. Fair enough. I guess technically almost nothing is relevant to the dude you're barking orders to. Literally barking because of dogginess. Bark, bark, bark! Yes, exactly like that. Thank you for participating in the joke. Now, what is the special ingredient and where did we get it? I already have it right here. Oh yeah? In fact, I've had it for about as long as I can remember. It was right under my donkey's snout all along. Remember this? No. Dave, are you lying to me? No, I've never even seen that thing before. But I found it on your planet. It must have gotten here somehow. I didn't take your lousy egg. It's not an egg! Yeah, well, these planets are crawling with brainless lizards. Maybe one of them thought it was an egg, and then brought it here because it's warm here and tried to hatch it. You really have a one-track mind when it comes to certain things. What things? What are you talking about? Dave's sprite was like that too. I just figured it was because he was part bird, but no. Here you are going on about bird things too, just like him. Oh, come on, don't compare me to him. Just because I think it's an eggy-looking thing doesn't mean I think it's a damn bird. Holy fuck. Eggy-looking thing is digging back into the old fucking FAQs Rose was reading. And just because I have these pointy ears doesn't mean I wouldn't kill for some sausages right now. Do you actually want sausages? Maybe. Okay, well, sausages notwithstanding, this is bullshit. Tell me how that thing doesn't look like an egg to you. How's that not so believably such an egg? It's a cue ball, Dave. I see. So if I'm following, then what you're trying to tell me is Lord English has some sort of severe egg allergy that we are hoping to exploit. I see it's still impossible to have a serious conversation with you, whether you are a sassy bird or not. I thought regular Dave might have matured a little over 3 years, but I guess I was wrong. Can we just make the egg sword already? Califulge. Oh no, not this legendary piece of shit again. Pardon? It's the fucking Welsh sword again. Are you telling me you've seen this sword before, Dave? How's that possible? I don't know. Because I have a shitty quest as how. Didn't Dave's right tell you anything? I found this sword in a gold cave and broke it. Then days where I took it to Hephaestus, who fixed it and upgraded it to the Derringer, and sent that to me, and I broke it again. You sure seem to break a lot of swords. I know. It's always been my thing for some reason. Now I guess it turns out my ultimate sword is really just a repaired downgrade of my previously ultimate sword mixed with a cue ball. We just cycled right back to Kalodfelsh like a bunch of tools. That's the most stupid, convoluted-ass backwards way to get a sword out of the stone I can even imagine. I feel like somebody somewhere is having a good laugh over this. I sure hope that, like, the Juggalo equivalent of a fucking Loki or whoever the fuck is having a top-notch riddle wank at my expense. You know what really gets me is the shitty well sword presumably consisted of those ingredients all along, which just makes me want to travel back in time to perform a mutually assisted suicide with myself. Me and the other Dave can take turns suffocating each other with our own dumbass capes. Dave, I admit this is a peculiar turn of events, but I think you're overreacting. Jay, this is stupid. My quest is a stupid piece of garbage quest for lame, shitty loser fuckheads who suck balls while crapping their pants. Oh my god, you've really spent way too much time alone with Karkat, haven't you? I need help. Aww. What's that? What's this? What? This? Yes, that! Earth. That's Earth? Why is it so small? It's small because I shrunk it. Because I'm a space witch, duh. Okay, but why do you have it? I thought Jack destroyed your universe. He did. But I snuck back through a portal and nabbed it. Then I hopped right back through the gate before everything blew up. I was in and out like a bandit. You know, I like to think I made a pretty good witch, especially since I turned wicked and all. But maybe I would have made an even better thief. What do you think, Jane? Do you think I missed my true calling? Dot. Come to think of it, the new empire probably doesn't need any more thieves. We already have the greatest thief of all running the show. She even managed to steal both of us away from all our pals, didn't she, Jane? Dot. Isn't she a riot, guys? Thanks, Jade. No, really, thank you so much for those clarifications. While obliterating any shadow of doubt that you're firmly off your rocker. But maybe if it's not too much extra trouble, you could help me to understand why you've stranded us on a bunch of different planets, only to come taunt me with a waterlocked miniaturized version of Earth. It won't be Earth for much longer. It'll be home to the new empire. I will deliver it to the universe we create. Or I should say that the one that you create. If you are obedient and complete the tasks you are assigned, you may have a place in the Empire among the subservient classes. Breath! Did you feel that too, Kanaya? A chill just ran down my torso pillar due to all the pure evil that brainwashed Jade is saying. I'm fucking petrified. Somebody help me change my smelly pants. Listen, Jade, another random evil girl, you listen to. I don't care about your stupid little globe or your ominous allusions to the new empires or what sort of pariahs we can expect to be in your bogus dream dystopia. There is only one course of action from you which I will tolerate, and that is feeding me a steady diet of fucking answers. Not cagey, smirk-tortured info morsels delivered between shitty villain chuckles. I want an uninterrupted spate of hard, unembellished data which has only one purpose, and that is to get me personally up to speed on literally everything right this blood-shedding second. Karkat, I'd almost forgotten how much I missed our repartee. Thank you for reminding me. That outburst was beautiful. If you're frustrated by the way I'm treating you, look at it this way. I'm not asking you for passwords anymore, am I? You think I care about the passwords? Compared to this, the passwords are a goddamn lawn meal, with a checkered tablecloth and everything. Fun for all involved, especially the march bug sneaking the crumbs away. I'd fucking kill to have to give you passwords again, especially if it meant unlocking regular Jade from her corrupted empire-serving bark fiend state. Is there a password like that, Jane? Can I start guessing at it? Let's see. Since you appear to be some sort of wild carnivorous furry now, it probably has something to do with meat, doesn't it? Sausages? It's sausages, isn't it? Am I close? Something in the sausage department? Snout sausages. Grubwurst. Hoof loaf? Ham steak. Sorry, Karkat. There is no password. Not this time. If you continue to list meat products, then I'm afraid the only thing you will unlock is my fearsome doggy hunger. And believe me, you don't want to see me when I'm doggy hungry. Rolling my damn eyes. But if you insist on hounding me for some sort of explanation, it's all pretty simple. We all recently arrived in this brand new session. Jane's session, actually. This is Jane, by the way. Say hi, Jane. Dot. Lol. Jane is actually my biological mother, believe it or not. This story sucks so far. Shush. But her session was taken over by the woman who you might call our mutual great-grandmother. She's an alien. A very powerful troll queen, actually. Yeah, the Empress is here. I think we already managed to deduce that. Karkat, you're the one who demanded an uninterrupted spate of hard, unembellished data. I'll thank you not to yell at me for doing exactly what it requested. Kai, do you see what I had to deal with? You do realize I spoke to Jade plenty of times myself. You did? Oh yeah, I guess I forgot about that. Her imperious condescension is in control now. She intends to carry out the remaining objectives to complete the session. Those tasks will be distributed among several recently recruited agents, of course. That's you. This should come as a relief to you since it means you and she are not in opposition at all. In fact, you share all the same goals. The only difference is that when the time comes, she will be the one claiming the ultimate reward. The spoils will be hers, not ours. Get it? I think so. She wants us all to get a nice head start on our decadent new life of slavery promised for us on your scale model of Alterni Earth. That sounds super. Doesn't that sound super, Kanaya? No. I think I speak for Kanaya when I say it sounds really fucking super. How do we get started? I'm just befouling my already pungent drawers over the opportunity to get down to business and start doing slavery. Excellent. What you will need to do is ready the young frog for its journey to Skya. I will prepare Skya to receive it by deploying the battlefield from our old session. This will bring fertility to the void session and allow the frog to mature when he completes his journey. So he wants to make another frog? No, I already made one actually, don't you remember? Really, your job is easy. There's no more frog breeding involved at all. When the time is right, you just have to release the one that's already there. Well, where is it? It fell into the forge, and the years since it has sunk all the way down to the planet's core. But as it happens, it's exactly where it should be. My denizen is now guarding it. I'm sure Kanaya already knows it will not be released until you travel there and formally request that she do so. Oh yeah? If it's so simple, then why don't you do it? You can already use your dog teleportation or whatever. I already did. Echidna will not speak with me. Why not? Could it be due to the fact that you're a crappy evil version of yourself and the mighty Echidna just possibly has too much self-respect to bother dignifying the farce you've become? It is not important why, and it changes nothing. She said she would only speak with another hero of space. That would be Kanaya. She also cryptically requested the presence of the knight who once helped her with breeding duties. Karkat, I gathered that would be you. Me? Why would she ask to see me? Another space player I could understand, but what the fuck do I have to do with this? I don't know, Karkat. That's your problem, not mine. Maybe you should try feeling grateful she asked for you. Grateful? You're getting the chance to set right what went so horribly wrong. To atone for your hasty first attempt at frog breeding, which resulted in a terminal universe. If I were you, I'd feel pretty relieved to get a second chance. But that's just me. Wow! Wow, Kanaya, it's official. Jade's turned into some sort of gross nightmare bitch. As the beleaguered and long-suffering leader, albeit still leader of our party, I motion that we don't do anything she says, or anything to help the Empress, even if it overlaps with our own interests, and stop listening to Were-Harley until she snaps out of her brutal idiot coma. I second your motion. The motion passes with an overwhelming majority of votes among people in the immediate vicinity who aren't horrible. I'd be careful about the slurs you bandy about, particularly those targeting my canine qualities, which I am sensitive about, and therefore find to be really, really mean. You should be aware that I've already threatened to kill some people today, so watch your step, mister. Groan. Sorry, Jade, but you sound about as threatening as some mild flatulence I once had. It's true, though I am very threatening. And this girl right here, she's even worse. She hasn't even said a word. That's terrifying. Geez, even I'm kind of nervous. And Kanaya, don't you think you're safe from our threats just because you happen... And don't think you're safe from our threats just because you happen to be a vampire. We have ways of handling the undead. Jane here? She has the power to bring people back to life, although it is my understanding that this ability is limited to a one-time use per individual. So, you do know what sort of effect her resurrection spell will have on undead targets? No. You don't? I thought it was common knowledge. When you cast healing magic on a zombie or Dracula, they die. How do you figure that? I don't know. Isn't that just how it works in stories and games and such? Seems pretty logical to me. I think you are presuming to know a lot about my nature which is not actually true. It sounds as though you're suggesting that I have qualities similar to certain types of shadow droppers, which is not quite the case, but even if it was, there are lots of myths about shadow dropper physiology that are commonly perpetuated by popular... I can see a demonstration will be in order. Jane, if you'll be so kind. Submit! No! Dead. Deep breath. No! Gotcha! Deep breath. Tackle pounce. Hummingbirds everywhere. John, stop screaming. resurrect. Shout poles! Whew. Tap. Oh man, here we go again. Well, see ya. No, wait! Egbert! I'm so mad! Just... woo! Alright. Oh, Jesus Christ. Welcome to Fuzz Planet. Why does Lolar have to be so bright? Ugh. Why do my eyes have to work so well? I take it you're still detoxing from your overdose of appalling Harlequin nectar? Please, no talking. Between the Fago shock and sensory overload, I cannot even deal. Do you need a turn with the pillow? Shh, I thought I got used to seeing again. At least the meteor was always so dark. Here, though, your planet looks like screaming, and your words sound like throbbing. You should try not to consume so much sugar. It's really bad for you. Lalonde, please do not go there. Does it look like I want advice from a glutton for mysterious human soporifics? Good point. We seriously have to curtail our dependence on these respective liquids. This situation has become embarrassing for everyone. I know. Maybe you and I should form some sort of support group? Isn't that what people do? What? I'm doing my best to dredge the memory of my dead civilization for salient protocol. I think that's what we're supposed to do. Once, when humanity was still a thing, those like us with similarly problems would band together, smoke cigarettes, and psychologically dismantle each other. But, like, in a positive way. That sounds horrible. It surely will be. Do you have any cigarettes? I suppose we could use some sticks of your chalk in a pinch. These turtles probably won't know the difference. Can you maybe not be saying so many jokes? It's making it hard to concentrate on my suffering here. Well, we have to do something. I'm supposed to be guiding our team to a fortuitous outcome with my fancy light powers. How am I supposed to lead and inspire from under a velvet pillow? Also, my girlfriend thinks I'm an idiot, so there's that. Maybe they don't actually need us. Sure they do. I foresaw that they would, magically, not unlike a majestic wizard dress. I think. At least I'm pretty sure I did at some point, before getting repeatedly plastered. Okay, maybe they need you, seeing as you actually have useful powers. I doubt anyone needs me, though. Don't you remember what I said when we first met? I said your abilities would probably come in handy, didn't I? Probably. Yeah, maybe. I don't even know how to use these powers fully, and whenever I try, I just do something I regret. I don't know if I can bring myself to use them again. You just need to dig deep down and believe in yourself? Why don't you give it a shot? I'm sure when the time comes, accessing your full potential will involve tapping into just the right platitude. I don't know. I'm too hungover to give good steering advice. You see? This is the problem. Hence the need for a not entirely ironic support group. Let's do it. I declare the Rainbow Rumpus Rehab Town is now in session. Where the fuck is a gavel when you need one? No, that sound is so totally ironic. The last thing I need is another human using irony at me in an attempt to help. Stop trying to be pals with me all of a sudden. It's weirding me out. We never talked about our vaguely similar problems before. Now you want us to be seer buddies with me because your friend stranded us on your hideous planet? Hey, my planet's nice. In the shade, at least. What shade? The worst thing isn't even about how bright it is or how the wicked elixir is wreaking havoc on my pan. It's remembering that I used to think your land smelled so delicious, but now it looks so nasty to me. And I can't see it as I used to see it, even if I try. My senses are all fucked up now. How could the same candy-colored place seem so attractive when I'm blind and so gross when I'm healed? And what is it with these disgusting blocks of gibberish floating around everywhere? I don't remember this stuff being here. Was it always like that and I just couldn't smell it? No, the artifacts are new. I honestly have no idea what to make of them. What? I said I honestly have no idea what... Ah, stop! You sound as shitty as everything looks. Damn it, it's so bright. Where the hell did I put my glasses? Who would have thought I'd ever need them for purposes other than looking rad? What the fuck? Wizard? Oh, fuck. Oh. Foosh. Swoop. Hi, Rose. Nice glasses. Thanks, John. I expect they'll become the central accessory to my new signature look. One that perfectly captures my personality and sense of style. Ostensibly forever. Okay. That was a nice entrance. You swept away all those bothersome artifacts out of here too, it would seem. Yeah, that crap is all over this session. I'm trying to blow it away wherever I see it, but there's just so much. I couldn't even begin to speculate as to the nature of the disturbing phenomena. Could you? Nah, I just know it's super gross. These are god tier abilities you're using, I presume. Yes! I learned how to turn into wind and swoosh about about a year ago. I was fighting Jack and found myself in a tight spot. It was just me and him facing each other man to man. But he got the drop on me and put me in one of his most dastardly chokeholds. His deadly blade was poised for a lethal stab through the heart. I thought for sure I was a goner, but suddenly I poofed away from his tentacle grasp like a Houdini slippery ghost. Later I rematerialized to seize the technical advantage. Oh, yeah, I saw you. Yeah. Ahem. Oh, hey Terezi, nice to see you again. Again? We never met, bro. Yes, we did, briefly on the Stonehenge planet. You all appeared out of nowhere and we hung out for a little while. You threatened to cut my throat for some reason and then laughed, which was weird. But then you said it was a joke? I didn't really get the joke, but I just wasn't going to let it go. But I just kind of let it go. A whole bunch of things happened, but nobody remembers except me. What? That's a good one. The throat cutting joke past me said. So good. Did I also say something about smelling you die? Yeah. Yes! Been saving that one for a while. Good to know past me came through. As usual. I trust my comedic timing was excellent. Man, you're such a weirdo. You're almost as crazy as... Who? Well, let's not go there now. Go where? Nowhere, suffice to say. I think you and a few other trolls are total nutjobs, no offense. I still can't believe you and Dave. Actually, let's not go there either. John, why do you think you're the only one who can remember the missing events? I don't know, but I think it might have to do with this new power I have. What power? It's not a god tier power, it's something else. Something I got when I stuck my hand in a magic thing? A magic thing? That's a long story. One involving pirates? Pirates? I said it's a long story, okay? Anyway, when I put my hand in the thing, I became all blurry. Blurry. Yes, and I kept randomly getting blurry and disappearing, and now I think I'm sort of unstuck in existence. Like, I'm not fully a part of reality anymore, or bound by the rules governing it. Huh. Man, I'm doing a terrible job explaining this. Okay, the bottom line is, now I just randomly disappear sometimes, and I reappear somewhere else in time and space. But it's not really like normal time travel, at least I don't think so. With regular time travel, the rules are pretty strict. Either paradox space is already accounted for your time traveling, and you were supposed to do it all along, or you messed up and changed something you weren't supposed to. In which case, you just made a bad timeline and everybody dies or something, right? Sure. But this isn't like that. I'm not sure how I know, but it feels like these jumps are totally outside of all those rules. When I jump somewhere, like in the past, I think I can actually change stuff that isn't supposed to be changed, which makes me kinda nervous. Huh. Can you demonstrate this ability? Not really. I mean, not intentionally. I can't seem to control the jumps. Maybe that's for the best, though. If I could control it, I'd try to use it to my advantage. I'd probably just make a huge mess of things. Yes, you would. Because she knows. Even so, it'll be worth noting if you're able to refine the ability. Could you please keep me informed of any developments? Yeah! And while you're at it, maybe you could tell us exactly what happened just after we arrived. Well, we were all pretty confused at first. You all just appeared out of nowhere and started babbling about Evil Jade. You asked me what happened, but I didn't know anything because I just got there myself, and I was all alone. But then it was cool. We all just walked around the land of hills and Stonehenges, or whatever it's called, and caught up a bit on the last 3 years. We were trying to figure out what to do and decided it'd be a good idea to try and meet up with all the new kids, but we had no idea where they were, and I still don't. Except I have since determined that my teen Nana is evil too, but she's more like an evil robot than a scary wolf girl, but I digress. So we're planning to make some scouting expeditions to the new planets to look for them, and everything was fine, that is until Evil Jade showed up again. She made you all disappear again, and then came after me, but I used my windy powers to evade her, which really pissed her off. So she beat the crap out of me, but then I randomly zapped away and have been running from her ever since. I'm swishing the breeze around like crazy to throw her off my trail, but she keeps finding me. She's very crafty. That's good. We need you out there if we're going to stand a chance of accomplishing anything. I agree with our prior conclusions. Finding the other players is imperative, given the current state of the session. I would not be surprised if they are all prisoners as well. Do you think you could find them? Yeah, I can try. But what should I do if I find them? That's a good question. First, I guess just tell them we're here. Alright. I don't know. We'll figure something out. If I see your mom, is there anything you want me to tell her? My mom? Yes, I mean your kid mom, obviously. I know. Wow. Tell her I'm sorry for being such a shitty daughter. Wait, no, that wouldn't make any sense to her. This girl has no clue what a shitty daughter I was. I don't know, just tell her whatever you think I should say. Rose, these are some really piss-poor heartfelt messages. I'm not exactly on top form here, John. And in case no one's ever accused me of being an awesome candidate for the Hallmark writing staff, just promise you'll find her, okay? Okay, I'll find her, I promise. Thanks. Whoa, looks like the jig is up. Poof. John, wait! Come back. I thought of something to tell her. Damn it. Ugh. Ow. Where'd my velvet pillow go? Honk. Oh boy. What can I do for you, Dirk? Always a terrifying question.